What's up, everybody? It's Ruby. I hope everybody's doing great. Thank you so much for being here. It's a beautiful day. The birds are chirping outside. They're super active. I live in the country, but even so, they're just really, you can hear them probably. They're amazing today. So I'm feeling great. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to get a message for the collective. Just remember that collective energy is general, so not everything is going to resonate for you, and that's okay. You should just be confirming something that you already know to be true. If it feels right in your gut, in your heart, then that message is for you. Also remember that energy can be vice versa and interchangeable if there's more than one person in the reading. All right, so what I got for you guys today before we started is that somebody's just coming out of a dark night energy, okay? Coming out of a dark night energy. Finally, I just keep hearing finally. And then I was directed to use one of the Sacred Woundings cards from that deck to bring that out here. So we're going to see what we get for that. I don't know yet what this is all about. They just said tower. So something big that happened between you and another person, or for yourself or someone that you know, okay? All right. And I see a little girl walking outside, so my dogs will probably bark. Just bear with me. Okay. A message for the collective about this dark night energy. Unexpected joys. Oh, wow. Life surprises are gifts, opening doors to unforeseen adventures. So maybe that's what towers are too, is they're unexpected, and they can be good. They can be good towers. But when they're good, they're still extremely surprising and still tend to bring down things from the way they were in the past. It's like clean slate type of energy, but it can come in a good way. Flickering passion came out as well. Feelings come and go, or the chemistry is not there. And Faith's haven. Believe in the safety of your return, as every journey leads back to comfort. Okay, so I'm getting this is within relationship aspect, okay? Underneath we have soul's compass. Let intuition guide your steps, illuminating the path meant for you. And fated revelation. Uncover the omens, decipher their meaning, and embrace your destined path. All right, so I think this is definitely relationship related. There's a person, you or this other person, exchange the energies as necessary here. Someone who has been through a dark night. This person was in and out of your life. Okay, that flickering passion card. So I'm seeing like Knight of Wands type energy. So that's somebody who is very passionate, but they're just not consistent. Or they might be more, you might have thought it was more just like pure attraction or something like that, where it wasn't like a long-term thing, or they thought it was that way, or you felt like it was that way. All right, but there's a fated revelation in the underneath energy. So what you don't see, something that is being uncovered and that is being brought in by spirit regarding the situation. And this person's also using their intuition with that soul compass card to kind of help them along. All right. So I'm getting out some tea leaves, firecracker again, excitement. So this is a good tower. This is a good tower coming in, but it's going to shock you. It is going to shock you. So even though I'm telling you this right now, when it actually happens, I still feel like you're going to be shocked. Okay. It's going to be such an unexpected joy. All right. Okay. I want to see with the Sacred Woundings, what is it that was being addressed here during this night, dark night of the soul? I wanted to say Knight of Wands energy, but that's the energy they were in, right? Okay. Let's get Sacred Woundings for my collective. Thank you, Spirit. External validation. Showing up as constantly seeking approval or recognition from others, often at the expense of self-worth. It may manifest as feelings of insecurity, anxiety, or emptiness when external praise or acceptance is lacking. Okay, so I feel like this person, see how they're chained to their phone here? I feel like this was someone who, like, say for instance, you knew them in an online environment, okay? And they were always seeking outside validation in that environment, or you were at a school, right? Or they were at the gym, right? And they were always like, "How are my muscles looking today? What do you think about this many pull-ups I can do?" These are just examples, okay? But you know how it resonates for you in your situation. But you probably noticed this about this person, that they seem to really need a lot of validation from other people. They weren't getting it from inside. And that can be really insatiable, okay? Because when you're not able to give that to yourself and you're dependent on other people, it can actually chain you to that, like really needing to get that hit or that feeling off of others, right? So you may have noticed that about this person. So they were constantly seeking approval or validation from others. All right. Oh, I took the wrong deck here. I want to see, how are you showing up and how are they showing up? Let's get their character out first. How is this person showing up right now? So it'll be so unexpected when they do come back, because this person was in and out of your life and they always seemed like they were trying to get validation from everyone around them. It wasn't just you. You just felt like one of many people that this person was constantly trying to get attention from. Clergy and blacksmith, those are the two that came out. Now, blacksmith energy to me is very much like the temperance card, okay? It's very much like the temperance card because you're tempering the energy, right? You're trying to temper the energy and bring things back in spiritually with the clergy card. So it's very much Archangel Michael, because he's the temperance angel, right? It's on the temperance card. He's also the angel for twin flames. So this could be a divine counterpart situation, trying to temper this energy back in, trusting their higher power, trusting God, source, their higher self, whatever you want to call it, in order to help lead them on how to mend things or fix things between the two of you guys. But that's beautiful energy. They understand that there's some sort of sacred mission here with you. They get that. And they're trying to figure out how to map their way back towards you, okay? And underneath we have Avenger. So when I get this card, it's not a negative card. For me, this is someone who's trying to avenge a situation to make it better, okay? Although they could have had some things that they had to deal with or address within themselves or with other situations in their life that they had to avenge, make right, okay? We'll get more on that in a little while. Can you please tell me about your energy here? What is the collective's energy right now regarding this person and this situation here? This tower, you're a ninja, dude. Okay, I love this card. If you can't tell, this is like one of my favorite cards. Not because of the energy necessarily, but when it comes in for my collective, I view this as high vibe tribe people that are here, okay? So if you're in ninja energy, you're just like melting into the background, allowing things to be as they are, staying quiet, staying in your zone, kind of observing, not really making yourself aware, noticeable, right? And so I find it really funny when that comes out. But you're traveling, okay? So you're seeking new adventures, you're seeking new experiences. So that's very like kind of Sag energy, really, which I was interesting because I was thinking very much of the Temperance card. So in a way, you guys are mirroring each other because they're coming in with that energy of the blacksmith, which I was saying was very temperance, and this is also Saggy energy to me with the traveler. You're a master of stealth. Okay. All right. This person really had to go inside with this whole external validation thing. Divine timing. Okay, again, we have a divine timing. And what's interesting is the soul compass card that I had pulled out, I very often do see this as Wheel of Fortune type energy. For some reason, it just comes into me that way. That's also with this card here. So something is, I just heard, you're exactly where you need to be in this moment right now. All right, this seemed like it was going nowhere. This seemed like this person was in and out. This person seemed like they were chained to their situation that was never going to change. And then, boom. I can't get it off the table. Boom. Boom. All right. What else for this person? The universe is placing people, things, challenges, and more into your life when you can handle them. Everything in life happens at exactly the right moment. That's what the card is saying. What does the bottom of it say? They're pointing me to that. I want to take action towards you. I want to talk with you, be with you, and feel you. Please be patient, my love. I will come back to you in divine timing. Okay. The time is now with the Tower. Because the Tower is like imminently happening, guys. So whenever you see this reading, it's going to be happening very, very, very soon. Is there another card that you want me to take out of this deck? Spirit. Divine Masculine. This is a divine counterpart, most likely. Okay, so they're working on their divine masculine side. They're working on this clarity that they're getting, right? Generosity of heart, powerful presence, undaunted ambition. So they're man or womaning up. Okay, because genders are relevant with divine masculine, right? Great. Ooh, the Lovers just popped out. Definitely counterpart energy. Let's get one card overall here for this situation with your person. An unexpected joy. Tell me what's been going on also during, look on the split. They told me to look. That's Archangel Michael with the Temperance card. This has been a long time coming, guys. Whoever's reading this is. And then all of a sudden it's just going to be like, boom. One card overall for this person, please. One card overall for the situation. Wheel of Fortune and Six of Pentacles. So it's the third time, really, we're getting that Wheel of Fortune energy. My ice maker agrees. Okay. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune. So everything's getting ready to change here. And this person wants to give and take equally. They want to give back reciprocally. I feel like in the past that wasn't what was happening, right? Tower, that wasn't what was happening. This is totally getting ready to change. Very, very big energy with the Justice and the Tower. So far we have Libra, Scorpio energy here very strongly. Okay, and then I just saw Leo with the Strength card. So what's in this person's headspace right now, since that's what energy this is? 1 minute. Amazon man strikes again. All right, so we had got the Knight of Pentacles for what's in their thoughts. This person does want to come towards you and they want to do it correctly. One step at a time, and I actually got this for my collective reading yesterday, I think in the same placement. Okay, so this is very definitely in the collective energy right now. This person's trying to figure out how to find you because look at you. There you are, right? So it's like, how do I get over to where the collective is at, right? And that's what they're trying to figure out. But you're a ninja, so you're kind of, you're not being obvious about things, okay, on your side. All right. Tell me a little bit more about that Knight of Pentacles, please, Spirit. Tell me a little bit more about that Knight of Pentacles. And I'm hearing an airplane. Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. So yeah, they're trying to get to where you are. They want this new beginning. They're feeling really passionate about you, but there's also this energy, Queen of Swordsy energy, where they feel like when they come back to you, you're going to just be like, off with your head, maybe, maybe not. We'll see. What do you have to say? All right. Depends on each person's reaction, I suppose, right? What's in their heart space? What is in their heart space? Six of Wands, Eight of Cups reversed, Tower, and the Two of Wands. Everything I just said. Okay, so they want to have victory with you. This is somebody who might want to get engaged just because of the Six of Wands here, but Eight of Cups reversed is about coming back after you've left something. So this in and out energy that we had seen from before with that Knight of Wands type energy, this is the unexpected surprise. This is a choice and a path that you're going to be taking. Yeah. Okay. Intentions, please. Intentions regarding this person. Intentions regarding this person, please. Thank you, Spirit. Three of Swords. High Priestess. Knight of Swords. And we have the Queen of Swords underneath again. So they're intending to come towards you and to try to make this right, but they know in their heart that they said or did something that really hurt you. Tell me about the actions that are going to come in from this person, please, with intentions. So they're intending on, going ahead and finally making this choice. It peekabooed at me earlier, right? Came out at the beginning, and now it's coming back around. That's not a mistake, okay? This person intuitively really knows how much heartbreak they caused you with their words, thoughts, or actions, or inactions, right? Lack thereof. There could also have been other things involved because this is indicative of third-party elements. All right, they want me to get a new deck. Any potential blocks here? Any potential blocks here? Blocks for my collective reading here. My collective blocks. Thank you. Okay, they're worried that they're going to be heartbroken. Okay, they have a lot of regret about the past, and they feel like you might just be done because you are a traveler, so you are slowly moving away from them energetically. They're worried about that. They think that you might be finding a new home, a new opportunity, a new chance in love here as I'm seeing these cards move. So those are the potential blocks. They feel like they could just be stuck in heartbreak. Again, we're seeing that Three of Swords energy, which is kind of just doubling down on that energy here. Can you tell me about one card on that, please? Devil reversed. Yeah. This is the energy that they're getting out of. This is why they were in Dark Knight energy, okay? Very focused on the pentacle, very focused on how other people viewed them, very focused on, seeing what the Joneses down the street have, or just how they appear to other people, getting that external validation. That is something that has needed to end. Okay, so what is coming in for the next month regarding this situation? What's going to be coming in here? And then the after tarot out. Okay, so we have 5 of Swords in reverse. Then the other 3 that came out, 3 of Swords again, but it's in the reverse. The Moon reversed. And the 6 of Pentacles. So this person wants to come at you correctly. They're going to be turning from the Knight of Pentacles that we see here with the Ace of Wands energy and their thoughts into actions that is coming in with this energy of the King of Pentacles, somebody who is coming correctly towards you. All right, but they want to come out of this Five of Swords energy. Again, I'm seeing other interfering parties possibly, but also their words, thoughts, or actions. Actually, there was an element of where this level of flickering passion got to a point where it was really hurting you, and you felt like this person was choosing their external validations or whatever that was going on over you. But they're really trying to transmute that energy with that clergy and energy and that blacksmith energy. This is going to shock and surprise you. This is this person admitting their faults, admitting their wrongs, and be like, my bad. This was all me. This is what I did. I want to come out of this heartbreak with you. I want to make this right. I want to have equal give and take. I'm going to be showing you everything. So this person who perhaps hid certain things from you is going to be telling you the truth about stuff. The moon in reverse is secrets coming out, or it's basically like illumination, right? It's like the sun. They want to have this grow with you. They want to have this equal give and take now. All right. Okay. Anything else you want to say for this situation? Anything else for this person? Reciprocal lines. Navigate boundaries with grace, mastering the art of give and take and harmony. So they are bringing in the Six of Pentacles, right? But it's up to you, Spirit is saying, to make sure that you're standing in your own sovereignty in terms of what you will and won't accept, and that you're not going to accept breadcrumbing anymore, because I think this was a breadcrumbing situation, because this is an awakened rebirth. Now on the floor, we got swept away, so not getting caught up in the moment, thinking about your best interest every single step of the way. This person is going to have this tower come in. Spirit wants you to keep your wits about you, become conscious, stay aware, and embrace the renewal of your essence. It's okay to embrace this. It's okay to forgive. It's okay to move forward, but do it carefully. Do it with your own best interest in mind in every single move you make and every single conversation that you have with this person. Okay, so that's what I have for you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Please like, share, and subscribe. In the description box, you can find ways to contact me, and you can also schedule a individual private reading. Okay, that's there. Thank you so much. Bye. See you on the next one.